What's up, everyone? Whoever is online, hey, good to see you here. Happy that you're here. I just before I went live, I restarted my computer because that's usually what I like to do before I start streaming. And today, I opened everything back up as soon as my computer started up, and it told me I needed like 7 different updates on the different games that I was planning on playing tonight. And yeah, so sorry, that's why I'm a tiny bit late there. But yeah, I'm just kind of waiting. Let's see who else pops on. Andrew, are you on? Yeah. So how's everyone doing? If you didn't know, I'm in quarantine right now. And the reason why I'm in quarantine right now is because I am visiting my family. Well, I hope to visit my family in a couple days. So right now we're in Manitoba, which is where my family lives, and it is one of the only provinces out west that wow, directions. It's the only one of the only provinces out west that requires you to quarantine when you visit. So quarantining for 2 weeks. I think I said we're on day 5, but Andrew says we're on day 6. So it's going faster than I thought. I guess tomorrow would be a week. Oh, the chat appears on the screen. Yes, it does. So yeah, apparently day 6. That's what we're on. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for stopping by tonight. So, I don't know if you've played this game before, Kaylee. I know Andrew has. We're playing some Hearthstone tonight, which is a deck building game. And Andrew introduced it to me a couple years ago, and I played it nonstop for a couple weeks there. And then I decided to delete it because I was spending way too much time on it. And I hadn't touched it since. And I don't know why we picked it up again this week. Andrew, do you remember why? Andrew has no idea either. So for some reason, we were like, let's play Hearthstone again. And so we downloaded it. Andrew kept his normal rank, so all the ranks that he was at before. Excuse me. I don't know what rank he was at, but basically you can play online and you gain points so that you're better and you play better foes. He kept all of his rankings. I did not. So it's like starting fresh. And that's what I've been playing the last couple days whenever Andrew's in like meetings and I do not have the bandwidth to do work. It's a fun one. I don't know, like, I think you'd like it, Kaylee. It's pretty simple. It's easy to get the hang of. But yeah, so let's jump into that. Okay. So, I don't think I can play any of the solo adventures right now. I've never tried the modes, actually. I don't think they had these when we played the first time. So let's check out modes and see what's up. Okay. What do we have? We have Arena, Battlegrounds, and Duels. Grow your deck, collect treasures, win duels. Forge a deck of random cards, outlast the arena, and battle 7 opponents. Will you take the crown? Let's see. I think I'm gonna do the arena. Locked until you reach level 10. Okay, can't do that one. How about Battlegrounds? Is it bad? Okay. So, let's play. I don't know how I'm gonna do on this. I've been kind of like 50-50 with my online battles so far. I won a couple to begin with, and then didn't. You were disconnected. Closed. This game has been disconnected from... Awesome. Try playing another game. This is what I'm talking about. All my games keep shutting down on me. It just shut, and now I'm relaunching it. So how's everyone's week going? We're getting into the weekend now. What are the plans? What's everyone planning for the weekend? I like that Andrew chats with me, even though I can see him right here. And now he looks embarrassed, even though he's not on camera, so. How was your week, Kaylee? Did you have a good week? Just trying to get everything to launch. Watching you. That's creepy. I'm watching you. I was kind of worried that I may not have the best connection here. It's definitely not as good as my connection back home. So if there is any sort of like lag and things like that, that's the reason why our internet at home, we recently just got it like upgraded so that we could support multiple people streaming at the same time. And hi Brenda, hi Mom, thanks for hopping on. But yeah, so this is it. Since you're just hopping on, I'm trying to relaunch the game that I was going to play. I'm playing some Hearthstone, which is a deck building game, which probably is going to bore you, but that's okay, to each their own. I also was going to download Civ, and that download says it's going to take a half hour. So maybe when I'm doing my nacho break, I will finish downloading that so we can play it later. Andrew and I, actually, it's funny, we bought Civ 6 the last time we were in, well, at the time it was Ontario because my parents recently moved, but we bought that because we left all of our Switch games at my brother's place and couldn't get back to get them. So we had to buy something online, and so we bought Civ 6. And so I recently just bought Civ 6 for my computer so that I can have it on my computer too, because I know it's a game that I will play. So yeah, okay. It just relaunched. I'm trying to see what I can do before it shuts down on me. Hopefully it won't. Here, let's see what we can do. I don't know if I have enough coins for any of these. The adventure ones. What's it say? Oh, chapter 1. Alright, chapter 1 is on us. Battle of the Frozen Coast. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do the Battle of the Frozen Coast. Usually the way this works is there are something like 8 different bosses that you have to fight to move your way up in the ranks. And yeah, I haven't done this one yet. I don't know which character I'm playing as, which is always fun. So let's do it. Okay. Take the sky to Primrose, explorers back to the sea. Go! Loading, loading, loading. So yeah, I'm so glad that you guys could join the stream tonight. Andrew's been trying to encourage me to stream more, and it's, like I said, on the road it's a little harder because we don't have the greatest setup, and my computer can only handle so much right now as it is. So we're in the process of like trying to get a new computer and buying new parts and stuff, and we're gonna keep going collecting as we go. But for now I have my laptop, Andrew has his laptop, and that's how we game. When we're on the road. When we're at home, we have consoles. Okay, so if you've never played before, basically I get a starting hand. I can choose to put back any of these cards so they go back into the deck, they get shuffled in so that I can have them later, but they're all relatively low in mana points, which is up in the corner, so I'm gonna keep them all. So the way the game works is you have to spend mana to play cards, and each turn you get one more mana than you did the turn before. So the first turn of the game, I have one. You can see it down here. Right here in the corner. Oh, you know what? You can't see my mouse. Okay. So I'm going to play this one. Discover a lackey. Let's see. What do I want? Summon a random 2-cost minion. Discover a dragon. Transform a friendly minion into one that costs 1 more. I'm going to take this guy. Like him. I'm going to see if I can turn on my mouse for you. Doesn't look like it. Weird. That's okay. End my turn. Alright, so now you can see I went up to 2 mana crystals. So now I can play either 2 1s or a 2. I also have like a special power, which is a 2. Give a minion reborn. It can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Sweet. Okay. Let's go. Get that going. I'm gonna add another lackey to my hand. And once you play a minion, which is someone who fights for you, they can't usually fight the first round unless they have charge, which means as soon as you play them, you can fight with them. Okay. Let's see. Some of them also have like battle cries. So battle cries, as soon as you put them onto the field, that it triggers that effect. So, for example, this guy here, if I play him, he discovers a dragon. This one adds a lackey to my hand. This one is just a spell, so it deals 1 damage to all minions, but there's no minions, so I wouldn't use that. I think I'm going to discover a dragon, and I'm going to add a lackey as well. Oh, gotta pick my dragon first. Start of your turn, double this minion's attack. Add 1 cost spells from across your hands, and randoms. Ooh, I'm going to go with the lowest one because it means that I'm going to be able to play it sooner than other ones. All right. So, this is who my character is. This is my hero, as we call it. This is the other guy's hero. And this little droplet of blood in the corner is how much health I have. So it's kind of the same way for my minions. So this one, you've got the little yellow, looks like kind of like a shield with a sword through it. That's how much damage they do. And the little blood drop is their health. If you can see this guy here, this Relaxin Murloc, his numbers are green instead of white, and that means that his hero has played something that has like upped his stats, which is kind of cool. I can do the same. Let's see. Actually, let me play this guy. So his battle cry is he does 1 damage. I'm gonna do it to him because this guy. Oh, okay. So the longer he's in battle, the more he'll get. So I probably should have used it on him, and did not. Another really fun thing that I like is taunt. And so this minion gave people taunt. So taunt actually means that they the opposing team has to target the person who is taunting them before they can target anyone else. So I always try to get that one out and used as fast as I can, like put my taunt out. If I can have multiple taunts, I like that because it means the more taunt people with taunt that I have out, the longer it's going to take them to attack my actual hero. So If you are tuning in and you have played Hearthstone before, I'm sorry for this little tutorial trying to explain it to anyone who hasn't played it before. It's a relatively easy game, I find. There's way more strategy to it the farther you get up, and the better your deck packs are and things like that. But when you're starting off and they're making your decks for you, I find it a lot easier because they're picking cards that are going to do you well in these fights and stuff online. So let's see. This guy has a death rattle. He has like the skull and bones at the bottom. So draw 2 Murlocs from your deck is what happens when he dies. So Murloc is just a type of opponent, like a baddie. As you can see, he's a Murloc. Murloc? Am I saying that right? Get this guy out. And all of these guys circled in green are able to attack. So I'm going to attack the big guy. I don't really want to attack the other guy because it's going to give him more things to put in his hand if I defeat him. Oh, okay, and now I am frozen. So, people who are frozen can't move, they can't do anything, and usually there are some attacks that people have that can target frozen people better than they would target a normal person. So, these ones are interesting. Something like that, deal 1 damage to all minions, would mean I would also hurt my minions, which kind of sucks. So I usually save those until I don't have any minions on the field, and then I use them. So that one just gave me 2 new spells. So, ooh, discover a dragon and give a minion reborn. Reborn means if they die, they come back to life again. I'm gonna do it to this guy here. So if he dies, he will come back to life again, which is useful. I'm gonna kill him, which also killed my guy, and I'm gonna attack the other guy in the back. Is the music too loud? Let me know if the music's too loud. Andrew's shaking his head no, so I'm gonna go off of that. Is it too quiet? Should I up the music? Do you guys want to hear the background noise for this game? I could. I think it'd be weird to have... Let's see. Let's turn on the master volume so you can hear what they're saying to me. Okay, so these guys here are shrouded, so they've got a divine shield. So the first time that they're attacked, it does no damage. It negates the damage, but then the second time they're attacked, the damage actually sticks. So that kind of sucks. It means that they can stay on the field longer than other people usually. I'm gonna give this person reborn as well, because that's my hero power. And you know what? I'm going to destroy a random enemy. I think it said destroy a random enemy. Oh, that's the death rattle. So when he dies, that's what he's going to do. He's going to destroy a random minion that's still in the field. And these guys, I'm going to go straight for the big boss in the back. Sometimes it's really strategic to get the minions first, and other times it's not as useful, I find. It's kind of hit or miss. Something like this guy here who does 4 damage is going to not be fun to deal with, and the more minions he puts out, the more he's going to be able to attack me the next round. So once he gets up there with his amount of minions, I'm going to want to try and destroy them because they are going to take a while to get rid of. Okay. Oh, destroy a friendly minion and put up to 2 lackeys in your hand. And I think I'm going to do that because Why is it? Oh, never mind. I have a spell on me that made all of my attacks and health at 1 this turn instead of what they normally are, which is usually a lot higher. This guy here, and I'm actually going to play him. So I gain a health on him for every card that I have in my hand. So the more cards I have in my hand, the better off I'm going to be with him. I'm also actually also going to put the Reborn quality on him, and he can't be targeted by hero attacks. And then, see, this guy is also a Reborn, so basically they're going to respawn. This guy over here has a Death Rattle, but he will die after 1, so I think I'm going to go for him instead. It's his Death Rattle. Nope, won't tell me. Okay. Oh, it just got put back into his deck. And so, because he had Reborn, he comes back to life. I'm going to do that over here. And I'm not going to attack with him because I know his attack is going to be higher next turn. And end my turn. So that time you kind of see I left a couple mana crystals. It doesn't do anything if you leave them. Most of the time you want to use as many as you can. But because this guy his health is based off of the amount of cards I have in my hand, I kind of want to keep my hand stacked. I thought I picked a playlist without any words, and here we are with this one. Let's make it juicy. Okay, what do I got? Give this minion's attack to a random friendly minion. Okay, that's fun. Let's take him out. Okay, maybe his attack is permanently at that. Destroy a friendly minion to add 2 random lackeys. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to destroy him. Lackey usually gives me things that do things. So this lackey, he discovered the spell, and so does this one, which I'm going to use. Let's get me some spells. And discover a minion that costs 8 or more. Summon it. Restore 4 health to all minions. That's a good one. And destroy a minion with 3 or less attack, which is also a really good one. I think I'm going to take the 8 because I'm going to use that next turn. And I'm actually going to put another guy in and discover another spell. What do we got? Reduce the attack of an enemy minion by 1 until your next turn. Spend all your mana, summon a random minion that costs that much, and summon 3 friendly minions that died this game. Ooh, that's usually a good one, but I'm going to take this one, and I'm actually going to use it now because it costs 0 crystals. Who did I summon? After you play the left or rightmost card in your hand, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, sweet. So, he's got 6 health, he does 4 damage. I can take this guy out right here. And I'm going to end my turn there. What did I say I wanted to do this turn? I was going to use this, but he made things go up in price. Cool. Okay, so let's... I like both of these, so I don't really want to do the Destroy a Lackey one. And deal 1 damage to all minions. I don't have any other dead ravens, so that one is just kind of as is. I'm going to use this guy here. I don't know if you saw, he put out 2 guys with taunt, so it means I can't hit anyone until those go away. But I'm going to give... Oh wait, it's his Death Rattle. Give this minion's attack to a random friendly minion. I kind of like that. I'm gonna give this guy Reborn. And... ooh, shoot. Maybe I should have used this one first. It's okay. I'm just going to do some attacking. This guy's gonna die. But he'll come back because of his Reborn trait. Yes? No? Yes. No. Okay. And then... oh, I hate wasting this many mana points. But at the same time, I'm just gonna end my turn. Ugh, 2 more of them. I may have to destroy things this time. We'll see. Okay. Destroy a lackey, which I think I might do. And discover a minion. Actually, I'm going to do that one. Discover a minion. It costs 8 more, and then summon him. Ooh, whenever an enemy... okay. Oh, put all dragons from your hand into the battlefield. This guy. What else we have? Destroy a friendly minion to add 2 random lackeys to your hand, which I might do. Deal 2 damage to all minions. Actually, I might do that one. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Like I said, it does it to everyone, but lifesteal also means that whatever damage I did actually goes back to my hero, which is kind of cool. So my hero can only go up to 30 points, even though I killed more than 6 people, I can only go up a 6-point max. Ooh, okay. We added a lot of people to the battlefield. Discover a lackey, because I may want to use him this turn. I'm going to take this guy. He gives a minion plus 2 health and taunt, so I'm going to put him out and then give it to one of these guys. Okay, and I'm going to do this, destroy a friendly lackey to discover a 5/5 minion. So, basically I'm just upgrading him. And now he can do more damage. I don't have any other dead ravens, but I'm going to put him out. And I'm also going to get a copy of his spell. And I'm going to take that one again, because I really liked using that one. And instead of tackling any of his minions, I'm going to go straight towards him. While he doesn't have anyone with taunt in front of him. I am getting pummeled over here. I'm gonna switch it over here so you can see more of what is going on with this game. It is my turn again. that better? Ooh, let's fix that. Let's go to this one for a second while I fix up some of my videos. We're noticing that the quality was a little low, so I want to bump it up for you guys so you can see it properly. So, quick little intermission. Oh, I got a spinning wheel of death. Everyone loves that. Spinning wheel of death. If you don't know what that is, you probably don't own a Mac computer. It's a beach ball. It's a little beach ball that just spins around. Little spinning beach ball, go away. Hope you're enjoying this music while I deal with technical difficulties. Talk amongst yourselves. Didn't you hate when a teacher used to say that in school? You're like, no, I don't want to talk amongst myself. I didn't want to listen to you teach me. Okay. Almost. Alright. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Oh wait, 2 seconds. I lied to you all. Don't get too excited now. Alright, here we go. Let's keep going. Does that look better, Andrew? Okay. Delay. I'm gonna add a lackey to my hand. And, oh, I got a goblin. Give a friendly minion attack plus rush. I'm gonna keep him for now. I'm gonna put this guy in because he's got a pretty good attack. And then I'm gonna put this guy in and give him rush. So as I said before, after plays 3 cards in a turn, what was it? I missed it. Anyways, rush gives him the ability to attack this turn even though he just came out. So we're gonna hit him. Cannot target. Why can I not? Okay, well that sucks. I'm gonna target this guy. He's gonna die, but this guy's also gonna die. No, he's not. Because he's got that shield. Sweet. I'm gonna kill this guy. And then I'm gonna add a lackey to my hand because it won't cost anything this turn. And I'm going to use this, which transforms a minion into someone who costs more. We're going to transform this guy. There we go. Okay. And then I've been holding on to that one. Let's do that one. Return all of his minions to his hand. Which means he may come back out with them this turn, but we'll see. Oh, of course. His 2 with taunt. Oh, 4 with taunt. Okay. Okay. So this is not going too well for me. I may end up doing the deal 1 damage to all minions this turn, especially if he ends up killing all of them. Okay, so he pretty much killed everyone except for my last one. I'm gonna put this guy out and get another lackey. Transform a friendly minion. Okay, so I'm going to use him to attack this guy. Oh, right, taunt. I'm gonna attack that guy. And then I'm actually going to do the deal 1 damage to all minions because I don't have anyone to lose, and I get 6 life back because I killed 6 of them. 2 of them still have 1 damage, or 1 health left. I'm going to put this guy out, and then I'm going to put this guy out and give this one extra health. Oh no, I'm going to transform him into someone bigger. Your minions can't be frozen. Sweet. And then I'm also going to give him the reborn trait. And end my turn. Echo. Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong. You can play twice in a row. For some reason I thought it was more than that. I thought it was as much as you could afford it. Or Wind Fury. Wind Fury? Okay, so if a character has Echo.
It keeps coming back. Like, look, there's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as long as you use enough.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, we've already got Reborn. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Alright, let's do that one. Let's do it to this guy. No! Let's not do it to that guy. Do it to that guy. And might as well give him this power. Have I yet? I think I have. Yeah, I have. Okay. So we're just gonna end my turn. That kind of sucks, having 8 mana crystals left in the end, but whatever. Choose a minion whenever it attacks. Draw a card. Ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm dead. No. I don't know why he decided to attack me with his hero there instead of just like all his minions, but for some reason he's like, my hero should get 1 jab in before the end. Okay, so that didn't go too well. It did not do well that round. I was holding on for a bit there, but it's all good. Let's try it again! So, I'm gonna keep both dead ravens actually, because they give each other +3 attack, which is pretty sweet to have. Let's put this guy out. Lackey to my hand. I love the cards that cost 0. They are my favorite. And we're gonna actually transform him into one that costs 1 more before I attack with him. Oh no, he goes back to sleep. Never mind. Boo. Guess which one is in your opponent's hand to get a copy of it. Interesting. And then the +3 attacks. I'm gonna play him because I think that that's a really cool card. Alright, which one do we think belongs to him? I'm gonna guess he got the Murloc Knight. No, I was wrong. Okay. And we'll summon a random 2-cost minion. And we're just gonna attack him. This little question mark up here, which you probably saw during the first game, means that he's got something hidden, he's got a secret, and whenever I trigger it, they'll tell me what that secret was. I'm going to destroy a lackey. Let's make it this guy. And I got a 5/5 minion. And I'm gonna go straight for this guy because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna have a chance to hit him is. But this is what happened last time, where I like hit him really hard off the top and then just kind of failed after that. I have 5. I'm going to put this one out here. And I'm going to give this guy that one. And end my turn. Did I ever play deck building games while growing up? That's a good question, and that's an interesting question, because technically I did, I collected things like Pokemon cards, but I never used them, which kind of defeats the purpose, but were you big deck building people? People who can attack this turn. Give him the reborn quality, and I don't want to use that last one. I apologize if anyone's trying to chat right now. When I upped the quality, the screen size changed, which means I can't see any of the screens behind my game anymore. But yeah, that's the only downside. The one thing that I forgot to bring that I should have brought was my adapter that would have let me have another screen. So I have one screen tonight, and I'm trying to do everything on the one little laptop screen. Destroy a random enemy minion. This guy's got taunt. I'm gonna put him out because I like that, and we're just gonna keep hitting on this guy over here. Come on. I'm trying to think of other deck building games that I played. I guess one of the deck building games that Andrew and I play a lot at home is the Arkham Horror Legacy card game, which I really like. Andrew, not so much. I think he likes it, but he gets really frustrated with it because it is not designed for you to win. They basically design it as like a worst case scenario game, so everything that happens to you is the worst thing that could happen. But yeah, I like it. I think it's because, why do I like it? I like it because I guess I don't take myself too seriously when I play those kinds of games. Like I know it's a game. I know that it's not a life or death situation. Deal 3 damage. Whenever you target with a spell, you can actually target things that aren't taunt either, which is kind of nice. If you didn't notice. And all of them have that. End my turn. I always wish that you could pick up way more cards than you do in this game. Like every turn you only pick up 1, but I wish it was like pick up 3. What other deck building games did I play? I think for the longest time I didn't understand the strategy behind deck building games, and understanding that all the cards worked together to create a whole character, and they were kind of like facets of your personality, which I find really interesting. I guess in the case of something like Pokemon, it's not exactly the case. It's more like this game where you're using things to fight for you. But yeah, I think that's why I like Arkham Horror. Alright, let's give this guy Taunt again. Let's give him Reborn. And we're gonna end it. I'm really warm. I was gonna say, I don't know if anyone else is, but obviously you don't know how warm this apartment is. That's the weirdest thing about being in quarantine is, like, I'm sure that I could open the window and get some air, but at the same time I kind of like living in this blissful ignorance of not knowing how cold it is outside. We are in Manitoba, and it's known as one of the coldest provinces. But yeah, because of that, I'm kind of scared to open the windows. We're gonna get a copy of a spell in my deck. What do we want? Ooh, I'm torn. Let's discover a lackey. He might help me more in the long run. Take this guy. And as much as I hate to do it, I'm actually going to do the deal 1 damage to all the minions. Which, yeah, so only the people with the Reborn characteristic came back. And then I'm going to put him out and give him Taunt. And give him Reborn as well, actually, because I really like that guy. That would do it. Slaving over a hot oven would make you pretty warm. I did it. I guess I did it once while we were here. I find I never get like super like heat, like overwhelmed with heat. But the times that I do, it's usually because I'm hanging out near an oven or a stove or, yep, sweating into all my dishes. Andrew loves it. This guy, this guy rebirth. I'm gonna kill this guy, which also kills my guy. Unfortunate, but... And we're gonna end it. This deck does not have many high-class cards in it. Everything I have in this deck is like 2s or 1s or 3s. Yeah, what did you make, or what are you making? Okay, and Reborn. Oh no, he went back into it. Oh, his death rattle was discover or get a card. Or a lackey, I mean. Look at 3 cards. Okay, I'm gonna do this one again. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. See if I can get it this time. Reveal a minion in each deck if yours costs more +1 durability. Draw 2 Murlocs from your deck, or when an enemy attacks, summon a 2/1 defender as a new target. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Anyone have a thought or opinion on which card it could be? I got it wrong last time with my gut. And so, clearly my gut is not well tuned. What do you think, Andrew? What do you think, Kaylee? Yeah. Yep. No, which card do you think is his? Yeah, guess which one is his? No. That's what I did last time and it wasn't. I'll do it. Nope, it was that guy. Argent Lance. That's okay. Oh, I triggered a secret. When one of your minions is attacked, give it Divine Shield. Screw your Divine Shield. Find me a spell. Choose a friendly minion, summon a 5/5 copy of it. Give a minion Divine Shield, then summon a 1/1 copy of it. Gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less attack until the end of the turn. I'm gonna go with this guy. And we're gonna give... Oh wait, no. We're gonna go... Yeah, we're gonna put this guy down. And give this one Taunt. Let's do help and Taunt. And there we go. Make a 5/5 copy of that guy. And end my turn. Andrew's shaking his head and I can't tell if he's shaking it at me or not. Why? Oh, I know. I gotta get rid of all those guys with taunt. I don't know. Oh, there we go. It went away. Alright. Discover a lackey. I guess I'm using it. Also, okay. Friendly minion into one that costs 1 more. Discover a spell. Give a friendly minion +1 attack and rush. I'm gonna do this one. And I'm gonna use him. And I'm going to transform this guy here. Can't be targeted by spells or hero powers like that. And then we're gonna give him that. And here we go. Let's see what happens. I just need to get rid of those 2 guys with taunt, and I can literally take this guy out. So many minions. Now would be an opportune time to have that, like, use, or to give each minion 1 damage. Take that one, I guess. And we're gonna give it to this guy. And give him Reborn. And this guy can attack, but he can only attack these guys, which sucks. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I can win this time. I can win this time. And I think after this, I might take a break to make some food because I'm getting kind of hungry. If you want to, sure. Oh no. Oh no. No, I might be dead. No, no. Oh my gosh, I'm just hanging on barely. Okay, we got one guy with taunt. Destroy a friendly minion to add 2 random lackeys to your hand. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna use this guy here. No, what's a secret? When an enemy attacks, summon a defender as the new target. Okay. So he gets destroyed, he comes back. Oh my gosh. This is stressful. Okay. And let's give this guy taunt and health, and let's give this guy taunt and health. Give this guy rebirth. Oh! Ah! I might not get it. Ooh, beef and broccoli. That sounds good. I always crave beef and broccoli and then we never make it. I don't know why. I think we always just get into the mindset and make something else, but... I might be gone here, guys. Yep. And that's it. Okay. Okay, let's go to this screen, and we're gonna take it to the kitchen. I'm gonna mute the mic, and you can listen to this sweet, sweet music as Andrew and I make some nachos. I know, isn't it super cute? And cute butts, obviously, says Kaylee.
Kaylee.
We gotta like, no!
Like I was yelling at the crawler.
We're on day 6 of quarantine, which means a little bit left. What?
I was gonna get you a chair, I didn't realize you were sitting on the bench.
But we keep running out of food. So, my parents are doing another grocery run tomorrow, so we have requested some stuff, including cheese, milk, cheese and milk,
Yeah, more than that.
other stuff. So, Yeah. I don't know. What do I do while I eat? So, I'm hoping to play some Civilization later. I'm going to do that right now so that maybe when we're done eating, it's available, because I really like Civ. Any Civ fans here? I know you are, Andrew, but... Kaylee! Or our third viewer. Is it still my mom? I know. Alright, let's get it started. Ha. Civ is a game you understand. Yeah, I guess you've watched us play it a couple times. It is pretty straightforward. It's a rule the world type of thing. I downloaded the one with all of the the DLC for it, which is kind of cool because it means it gives you more characters, it gives you more civilizations, and there's a couple new win conditions, which is really cool because I get kind of bored with the win conditions that they have in the game that we have, only because we've played them so often, and it always seems like so the different ways you can win. You can win in score, science, religion, culture, domination. I think those are the 5 types of win things. Did I get them all, Andrew? And so it always seems like the fastest one to win with is religion. If you hit the religion hard in the beginning and you are able to buy units who can spread, but also if you have a bunch of trade routes, those are really easy ways to win by religion, and that always seems to be the one that people do. The one that I find the easiest is culture, because it's really just about trying to recruit great people. And so the one that we have never won on yet is the domination, and it's because you need to take over every single capital city. And I don't know what it is about it, but we're not very good at it. Add water. A third of a cup.
Sorry?
I think it's a third.
Third?
I think so.
Okay. Want me to drain the grease though?
Yeah. Oh, right. So I was saying the win conditions. So the new one that I got has the win condition of diplomacy. And so from what I've read, you make decisions, and every decision that you make when it comes to diplomacy can gain you points or lose you points. And the first person to get to a certain amount of points wins with diplomacy, which I am really interested in. And it also has the... one of the things that is different about this one is that the things like natural disasters happen, and yeah, you have to deal with that as a civilization, which I think is really cool. It adds another dimension to it. So yeah, excuse me. Whew. And I'm gonna go back to the kitchen. Got all dressed today, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I was like, they're only going to see the top half of me, so I can put sweatpants on the bottom. And here we are. So, one of the things that we got in the second delivery from my parents was croissants. Mom, if you're listening, I apologize. And exactly, you can never go wrong with sweats. So we got these croissants from my mom, and they were frozen. And I said, Andrew, put them in the freezer. And I think we just got carried away putting other things away and discovering all the things that they brought us that we didn't ask for, which was great. And so we discovered them in one of the drawers of the fridge yesterday, and they were just a big blob. So we ripped them apart and we let them proof and we baked them, and they're like little buns, which is great. And after we were finished, I was like, oh man, we should have put chocolate chips in them, because that was one of the things that we did get my mom to bring over, was chocolate chips, so that we can make cookies and stuff. Missed opportunity. Don't call me out. Andrew told me that I couldn't help him, so I had to come back here and talk with my beer. Kaylee says, I'm gonna go back to the kitchen. Gets beer, comes back to the computer.
That's pretty accurate.
That's me on the daily. But, yeah. We're in a, like, I don't know if you can see, it's a pretty cute Airbnb, and I'm super happy with it. But it is smaller than what the pictures made it look like. The pictures made it look like there was way more space, but they just did some like real creative photography when they were taking those. But yeah.
Well, yeah. They're the meat or the powder? Oh.
I don't know what to do over here. I'm just waiting for food at this point. Yep.
There is a sluice on the side. I don't know if you'd rather use that, or do you want to use the big sluice, but it's your call. It's not a neutral call. But I would know. See, a lot of people don't understand when making nachos, the key is to have the cheese as the last ingredient, because when it melts, it creates a blanket that perfectly covers everything. So just a pro tip when we're talking nachos, save the cheese for last. A lot of people rush the cheese thinking, well, the cheese is available, might as well throw it on there. But then what happens? Everything else is just loose on top. So cheese last, trust me. Anyway, I gotta go back because I don't trust Kayla by herself.
Oh, are you cheesy?
One salsa first. You want a hot sauce your side.
Put it on everything.
You're welcome, Kaylee. If you're looking for more food tips, well, I'm sure I'll have some more as we go along. But for nachos, oven over microwave, unless you don't have an oven. But yeah, microwave's just kind of like, what are you doing with your life? You know, check yourself at that point. But anyway, second pro tip about nachos. Maybe I do a nacho-based podcast. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What would you do in a nacho-based podcast?
Talk about different toppings for nachos,
Okay.
or like the best way to have nachos, different types of nachos. Here's the thing. What about breakfast nachos? What about dessert nachos? There is no end to how far nachos can go.
I like that you could have a podcast called Andrew's Nacho Tip.
No, you
Tips.
wouldn't call it.
Why?
You call it not your regular podcast.
Oh, that's a good
Why
one
would you
too.
call it Andrew's Nachos? It was a
Nacho tips. It's like nacho chips, but
Okay, yeah.
for tips.
Yeah, nachos, tips, and I don't know, a dip or something like that.
Andrew's Nacho Tips and Dip.
Yeah, but then like, what is the dip? Like,
Guacamole.
No, you can't have guacamole.
Kaylee agrees. Oven over microwave every time. If you don't have an oven, invest in a toaster oven. Agreed. I had one of those in college. It was great.
I did in college, but I always
What?
lived in a
Really?
house, so it was different. But like, yeah, if you're gonna live in a residence where you can't have an oven, that's okay.
Kaylee has made loads of nachos. She could be your nacho guest.
It's the question of what does she bring that's different. What's her point of view?
You're right. You're right. Kaylee, what is different about your nachos? What is your point of view?
Better nachos, her style, her process.
The thing with Kaylee is that she's made them for large amounts of people.
Okay, that's fine. Bulk nacho.
Bulk
Fine.
nacho making.
That's not easy. How do you get an oven that's big enough?
Brenda says, okay.
Is that baby Mark though, or Grandpa?
I'm pretty sure it's Grandpa Mark and not Baby Mark. Because if Baby Mark was being around like, hey, you're witty, I'd be like, wow, get that kid into stand up right now. If he knows what witty is and he understands what it means. All right. So let's check on my download. 20 minutes remaining for that download. Andrew, any thoughts or ideas on what we can play in the meantime while we wait for our nachos? Oh, addicting games. That is true. This is like when I tried Neopets, and Neopets didn't work for me.
Yeah, just like check the game first. Double layer. Kaylee's talking my language now.
Double layer, cook the layers separately. Yes.
Okay.
Never cook them at the same time because the cheese never melts evenly.
Well, no, you stack them double. So, but that's my question: is can you be more efficient by doing that? There's opportunity. There are opportunities.
Les opportunities. I'm gonna play Plumber Duck.
Well, make sure you can actually play it.
I'm gonna try to play Plumber Duck.
If not,
What's balloons?
balloons, where it's like the path that the enemies are going, where the balloons are going, you gotta set up your balloon thing.
No, I've never played that one. Oh, okay. What is this? All right, I think Plumber Duck might just work. Andrew, have you ever played Plumber Duck?
Is it like the animals?
That.
Duck. Oh, it is. Plumber duck.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the video for you guys so you can actually see me play it. Off-brand Mario. I actually don't know what Plumber Duck is. I picked it because of the name. But it also looked like one of those pipe games where you have to like flip the pipes. Which I'm hoping it is, because if it's not, I will be very disappointed. Hmm? Yeah, it's starting. I'm just trying to fit my screen. I like those games. Okay, cool. So Andrew, what is the perfect amount of time to cook your nachos for?
Oh, Kayla.
No perfect time?
No, you gotta eyeball that. Depends on toppings. Depends on number of chips.
This coming from the guy who loves the timer.
If I had to set a timer, it would only be like 5 minutes.
Good to know. It's because we're downloading.
Yeah.
Alright, let's play Plumber Duck! I don't think I cropped that very well, but here we go. Here it is. Sound with it. Oh, we start off easy. Done. What? Level 1 cleared. I tried to ask Andrew if he wanted to play games with me today, but he did not. Instead, he is sitting beside me, watching other people play games. Actually, he's probably playing a game himself. You playing a game? Were you playing Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Bam! New record! Just kidding. That'd be sweet though. Okay. Level 3 cleared. Next. Do I have to use all the pipes? Is that a rule? I don't think so. An Italian duck?
Oh, yeah,
Italian plumber duck. Oh, that's why you're trying to get the duck through. I was like, I don't see a duck. Andrew, do you want to play Civilization with me? No. Oh no. Ah, shoot, somewhere I went wrong. I went wrong over here. There we go. He's checking those chos. Those nachos. How they doing?
They're getting colder.
They're getting colder.
Yeah, we put them in the fridge and not the oven. We really goofed them.
We did, didn't we? Darn. Sometimes I find it's easier to work backwards on these games. There we go. Got it. playing the game. Okay, 2 pipes. Our nachos smell like pizza tonight. What? It does have several of the same ingredients, so. Do, 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 do. Sure. All right. It appears the nachos are almost done. We are moving into the broil phase. Your kitchen smells like pizza too? Did you make pizza? Kaylee? No, you made beef and broccoli. Why does it smell like pizza? Someone else make pizza? I know, eh? Andrew, the part of the deal is Andrew playing games with me. He plays a lot of games with me. He just doesn't do them on camera. It's because I am way more content to sit and play games for hours and hours and hours, and Andrew plays for like an hour and then he gets bored. So that is why. Ooh. Oh, Britt made homemade pizza. Yum. And then appetizers. What kind of appetizers, Mom? My mom made appetizers. Oh, are they the ones from M&M Meats? Are they the good ones? They were. We weren't planning on having nachos, but we realized our ground beef wasn't going to last forever, so that's why we decided on it. Yeah. I'm really digging this playlist. It is, it's all copyright free, which is great. Means I'm not gonna get flagged or muted or any of that stuff. Sorry, I'm just doing something real quickly in the background here, but I'm gonna take a quick break so that I can eat and you don't have to watch me eat and you don't have to hear me crunch, crunch, crunch. Nice. M&M does have the best appetizers. That's funny that you haven't had them since we were there. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in 15 minutes. So at 6:45 if you are in Central, and 8:45 if you're Atlantic. And if there is anyone on here who is in the Pacific time zone, that would be 4:45. So check back soon. And yeah, thanks for coming along so far. When we get back, I'm going to be playing some Civ and testing out some of the new characters that they just released, as well as some of the new playstyles. So that's gonna be a fun one. Hey, I'm back. I feel like I just checked my teeth in front of you guys. Um, just finished food, and the Civilization download is almost complete. It's one of those things where I watched it the whole time and watched it stay around 10 minutes for forever. And it's like the more you watch it, the longer it takes. Just like now. It's been stuck at 21 seconds for way longer than 20 seconds, so. So yeah. Like I said before, this is day 6 of quarantine. And so far, what have we done? I've gotten dressed more times than I thought I would. The nachos have been eaten. You know that, Andrew. Yeah, I got dressed more times than I thought I would. This is like a half dressed. I put on a shirt and a bra for you all. And I actually put mascara on. So, that counts for something. And what have we made? We made a lot of stuff. We made bagels, which actually turned out really well. They're my first batch of gluten-free bagels that are yeasted. So they're made with a yeast dough. We made cookies, which turned out all right. What were we missing for the cookies? We were missing the vanilla. We didn't have vanilla extract, but they still turned out really well. We actually put a splash of Bailey's in there instead. But I've never really made like gluten-free cookies before. So they turned out really, really thin, and I think it's because some of my measurements were off. We don't have measuring spoons. We only have measuring cups. So everything that is done with a measuring spoon, so like your baking soda, baking powder, all that kind of stuff, we're kind of eyeballing and guessing. So that's probably why they're super, super thin. But they're actually really good, and Andrew even said they were really good. And Andrew will tell me if they are not good. What else did we make? We also made... Well, I told you about the failed croissants. We made those. We didn't really make those because they were already made. We just stuck them in the oven. And pita. Oh, I made some pita, which was way better the day that I made it. After the fact, it got kind of rubbery, which was weird. Also gluten-free. That was gluten-free flour and... Actually, gluten-free and vegan. That was gluten-free flour and coconut yogurt. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, we've done a bit of baking. We kind of like baked a lot in the first couple days, but it's because we didn't want to go out and buy things, and we knew that like I haven't been eating a lot of gluten-free recently, but it's because it's expensive and it's hard to find, and a lot of times the portions are really, really small for the price that you're paying, which kind of sucks. So yeah, that's a big reason why. But yeah, I had started a rewatch of Gilmore Girls before we left and came here. I finished that. Other than the like reunion, the 4 seasons, I just started that this morning. And I've had a couple of work meetings. I've had meetings about our new streaming setup and tips and tricks and stuff when building. So that's really cool. What else? We played a lot of board games. Half of our suitcases. So we had 2 suitcases on our way here. Oh, excuse me. And we actually packed both of them. All the bottoms were just filled with board games. So that was half of our weight in board games. So yeah, we brought like 4 of them. We brought Dead of Winter, which is a zombie game, which if you haven't played, definitely try it. It's one of the crossroad games, and so every turn you have a decision to make if certain things are met, which is really cool. And then we also brought Subterra, which is a favorite in our house. I think we played it once the whole time that we've been here so far, but that's a favorite in our house because it is co-op. We play a lot of co-op games. Actually, every game we brought was co-op because we are, well, Andrew more so, but we're pretty competitive, and it does not end well when one of us loses. So it's better if both of us lose or neither of us lose. These are the options. I know. The thing with Subterra, like, I love playing it. It's almost better if there's more people. Like 2 people is great, but I wish there were more people around to play that one with. And what else did we bring? We brought Spirit Island, which is one of our favorites. That's what we bought when we were in quarantine the first time around, back in March? April? March? Anyways, the last time we came back from Manitoba, we bought that game. We bought Subterra at that point too. And they were both really good. And then Magic Maze is the other one that we bought at the same time, and we also brought that one. And so Magic Maze is kind of a fun one if you are, you have to be okay with pressure. Like, it's a high pressure game because you can't talk the entire time, and you're trying to move these pawns around. Everyone has control of all the pawns, but each person has a specific direction that they're allowed to move the pawn in. So that's the stressful thing about that game. But yeah, that's pretty much our, like, what we've done in quarantine so far. And still waiting on this game. Gosh. Yeah. I feel like there are probably a lot of people out there who like co-op games for that reason. How is that game doing? Still going. Now it's done downloading, and now it's just trying to, like, initialize or whatever. What else can I tell you about? We were hoping to, I was really hoping that when we got here, we'd be able to buy a bunch of, like, local food and stuff, and get, like, Uber Eats and skip the dishes and things like that. But it turns out that the Airbnb that we're staying at, it has a locked door. Actually, it has 2 locked doors. So, we don't have, like, a button to buzz someone in if they were to come and deliver something. So it means that we would have to give them the code, and we don't feel comfortable with that, and I'm sure the building people don't feel comfortable with that. So we gave it to my parents, the delivery fairy, but other than that. But if you are in the Manitoba, like the Winnipeg area, and you have some recommendations on food, I would love to hear it. Because we are here for another 3 weeks after we get out of quarantine, so maybe we'll try something in that time. Or if you have a really, if you have a favorite local brewery or things like that, because I am really interested in trying some of the beer that they have around here. I know that the Trans-Canada Brewing Company is really good, and they have some, like, good sours, so I'm definitely going to be hitting them up for some delivery while I'm here. But yeah, I'm always open to suggestions and recommendations and things like that. It is true, I feel like co-op games have gotten more popular in the last couple of years, and maybe it is because people don't like to lose, or people don't like to lose alone. But I don't know. That's the thing. Like, my sister-in-law is also very competitive. She's very similar to Andrew in that way, and so when we play board games with them, it gets pretty heated because, well, we have never brought board games with us before, and a lot of the games that they have are competitive games, and so there's always, like, head-to-head, like, aggression going on. It's all in good fun. Like, it's all like fun and games, obviously, games. But yeah, it happens. If you don't know, I have things like food sensitivities, and one of the things that I am sensitive to is beer, which I probably shouldn't drink, but I do. But it makes me super, super congested. So if I sound stuffy, that is why. I hope you grabbed a drink while you were on our little break here. Hopefully not a Bacardi orange smoothie, but if that's your drink of choice, cool, I guess. How is this game doing? You getting tired of my face yet? Andrew says yes. That's because he's been in my face for 6 days. Not in my face. I mean, we've been in each other's faces for 6 days. What? What? Hmm. Nope. I don't know. Can't even find it anymore. Preparing to launch. I don't know if, I know Kaylee, you watched it, the stream well, my first ever stream was a couple months ago, and we played Chinatown Detective Agency, and for some reason they're doing an update on it, and I'm wondering if they're changing any of the gameplay, which is interesting, because we played the demo, and I actually really liked the demo, which is great, but... Ooh, you grabbed some sparkling rosé. Oh. It could be the hot sauce too. Like, I'm sure that there are probably multiple factors in everything that I've eaten today that could cause for the sniffy, congestion-y stuff. It'll go away soon, but I mean, I also ate cheese, so that probably didn't help. But yum, some rosé. I know. Yeah. So if you didn't watch that stream, the Chinatown Detective Agency Day 1. It was actually really good. I think they said early 2021 is when the full one's coming out, and I will definitely be checking that out when it does come out, because some of the puzzles were really cool. The idea that sometimes they made you go online to search for clues and things like that, that was really cool. I had started out the night by trying to play the Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego, the one that's it operates through like Google Maps and stuff like that, and that wouldn't play, which is kind of the reason why I ended up with Chinatown Detective Agency Day 1, because it's a free download on Steam, and we actually got a lot of playtime out of it too. Usually you don't get a lot of good quality playtime with a demo, and that one we did. We played for quite a bit. Alright, how are we doing with this game here? When I was trying to decide what games to play tonight, I was on Steam looking at all of their their detective-y games, because those are my favorite. I love the ones where you have to figure out clues and you have to put things together and things like that. One of the games that I did see that I played with my parents when we were at their place the last time we were in town was called Agent A. Agent A, right? And that was a really fun one, and I think it's on for pretty cheap right now in the Steam store, so if you are interested in that kind of game, you can definitely go and check it out. It's a good one. We got it on the Switch and we played it on the Switch, but Steam has it, and I'm assuming it's the exact same game. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm gonna have to check that out. That's cute. I'm sure that as soon as everyone starts working from home again, more people are going to be on Animal Crossing again, which means I will have more friends. But right now, my only friend that I play with is my sister-in-law, and she has been picking up some shifts recently, so she's not on in the mornings when we usually play, which means I have nowhere to sell my fruits. I have a bunch of pear trees. If you've never played it before, every island has its own like specialty fruit. Mine is pear. I brought a couple oranges back from an island that I visited, which was great. And they're growing now, but yeah. this game. I don't know if it's gonna work. Might have to quit Steam and try again. Oh, now at least it says it's running. And that we've been playing for 11 minutes. That's interesting. This is the thing with computers. So unpredictable. And I would love to be able to stream more, but it's so hard on a computer like this. Mobile game came out a few years ago, but I was wasting too much time, so I got rid of it. You should get a Switch in the new year. They're great. There's so many different games that you can get on them, and there's so many great free ones that you can get on there. Even like a Switch Lite, like that's what my brother and sister-in-law have, and they just both play beside each other. If you want to play with more people, obviously, or like put it onto a TV and stuff like that, you need an actual console, but I think it's pretty good. And you know my tip of saving up your Shoppers Optimum points and buying them at Shoppers Drug Mart when the point sale is on. But if you don't know, that is what I do. For that and for games too. We've gotten so many games for the tax, the cost of the tax. Alright, what is going on with this game? Let's force quit some stuff. That's true. If you like Andrew and I, it made more sense for us to go with the actual Switch instead of the Switch Lite because we play a lot together, and we knew that it was cheaper to get the one than getting two of them down the road. But I love the handheld games. Like I play it all the time. While we've been here in quarantine, there's a 2-hour time difference from back home in Fredericton, and so for the first couple days, Andrew wanted to go to sleep super early in this time zone, which meant I was tired, but I also wanted to keep myself up to try and get on like a regular pattern for here. And so I would just bring it to bed every night and plug it in there and play away. It's great. I love having that option. Yes, save up your points. You can, we started pretty much getting our gas exclusively from there as well, and sometimes they have deals with the gas points too, where it's like fill up however many times and get this many extra points and stuff like that, and we've been really taking advantage of that. It's also really great to look at the just any of the bonus points events. They're really good. I love it. And our groceries. We get all our groceries from there. Still not working over here. This is kind of annoying. Maybe I should just go back and play some more Hearthstone. Did we freeze? Andrew, can you check? Where did I say? Oh, I didn't say which gas station. Got it. Yes, Esso. Esso gives you the gas stuff. Oh, it did freeze. Nope, we good again. Nope, we froze again. One of the groups that I'm in on Facebook is a brides group, and I love some of the stories that come out of it. I feel bad because I know these are real people and their real lives are like, but a lot of the time they're complaining about their dresses, and like the number one thing that I hear is people with dress regret. And someone just posted like, how hard is it to sell your dress? I haven't even touched mine since we got it. Actually, that was like one of the big reasons why we came down here the last time, was to pick up my dress and to see my family, because it would be the last time before the wedding, which didn't end up happening this year, so next year it is. But yeah. Shoppers should be my sponsorship partner. Shoppers, Drug Mart, if you're out there, I'd love to tell people how awesome your point system is. Also, how many products you have, because I often do find that we don't have to shop elsewhere, because we can pretty much find everything we want at the superstore or Shoppers. Win-win, win-win-win. It's like free money. It's those free game systems. Computer, what are you doing? Andrew, can you still see me?
Sorry?
Can you still see me? All right. I don't know. I think I have to give up on this. I don't think it's going to work tonight. But it is downloaded now, which means the next time that I try to play it, it should work. I think it's just mad at me because I'm just running too many things on my computer. So, I think sorry guys, after all of those stop and wait and hang out while I eat my nachos and stop and wait while I download this video game, I think I'm going to call it a night. So thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you had fun. If you enjoyed it, you can always share it, and you can come back the next time that I plan on streaming. And if you have been on the stream before, let me know if you liked it better here on YouTube or on Twitch, or if I should do both, or what's up. So yeah, thanks so much for joining. Andrew says the Nasha segments were the best. Thanks, Andrew. I really appreciate that. Okay, anyways, see you guys later. Bye. Have a good night.